Good day. Good day, Dangerlings. This is Colin from the Danger Club podcast. I'm just doing a little intro for the podcast this week. It's episode 139. We've come a long way, baby. You know, it's a podcast. There's whatever's going on, you can tune in, have an hour away from your day. I'm recording this. It's a rainy day in London. It's all raining outside. I might go for a cycle in a minute. I'll tell you that goes another time. If you want to know, get on the Discord and ask us what we were doing on that rainy day in London. Maybe we'll reply. Get on the Facebook and the Twitter and the Instagrams and all the others and see what's going on there. We've probably got some pictures, probably got some little videos and that, probably got some sound clips. Tell us what you want. We'll give you some stuff on there if you want. We'll put a picture up. We'll put we'll share a tweet. Well, maybe we'll do one of those things where we ask questions on the stories. We might do that. We might do anything. It's just a podcast. So I hope it finds you well, and let us know if you enjoyed it, because we like that as well. And we'll be really grateful. So that's the intro. Nothing special to that, is it? But see you later. Bye. Bye now.
Previously on the Danger Club podcast.
This is the 3-year anniversary of the Danger Club podcast. There's an elf woman, and she has with her a little human boy.
Run, go, save yourselves.
Velder withdraws basically back to the bystanders.
Sorry. Yes, I'll do something next time, I promise.
I'm not trapped inside of you. You're trapped around me.
How much damage did Philippe do?
Oh, he did 11.
It's dead.
Yeah. He ain't laughing now, is he?
The adventure continues now.
Team, we're rolling.
Team Moroni.
Team Encone.
Does anyone know anything about NFTs?
Okay.
Oh, yeah. Okay.
Your mic needs to go up.
Because we're not doing a comment.
It was that right down there. Yeah. All right, here we go. All right, let's start again.
Team
We're rolling.
Macaroni.
Team mozzarella.
That doesn't scan. That doesn't make sense.
You don't scan. You don't make sense, man.
Your face doesn't make sense.
Tell you what else doesn't make sense.
Mike Pence. Doesn't make sense.
Mike Pence doesn't make
so
sense.
happy about that.
You're so happy about that, Phil. It's wonderful to see.
He's a bad guy. Doesn't make sense.
Doesn't make sense.
Fair enough.
Maybe that's a new slogan for him. Mike Pence doesn't make sense.
Yeah, if you're listening, Mike Pence, get in line.
Tweet us Pence.
Tweet us Pence.
Yeah, tweet away.
I bet he's quite pensive, isn't he?
Oh yeah.
I bet he's not. I bet he's really aggressive and forthright. Ugh.
Isn't that pensive?
No, pensive is like with.
Oh no, sort of
It's kind
apprehensive.
of chill, isn't it?
Yeah.
That kind of it. By the way, I do have something that I'd like to share with you all.
Thank goodness.
God.
In some ways, it's actually more for the Dangerlings than for you guys.
Oh, this
Wow.
is-
Well, I'm immediately turned off.
Guess we'll get fucked.
yeah.
Get out.
Just leave.
But you may benefit also.
The bag is being
I actually
opened.
got myself
baby,
the
baby.
core rule book.
Did not see that coming. I did not see that coming.
Did not see that coming.
So
Yes,
just to
indeed.
give a background, Drum gets some wonderful pride pins. So we're expecting something along that line, and out comes
The Pathfinder 2nd edition core rule
rulebook,
book.
yeah.
Did you-
This is
Amazing.
for you, Alakar, and Gua, and everyone who's been going. Drum doesn't know how to play this game. What the fuck is he doing? It's true. I mean, I'm pretty lax with that kind of stuff. I'm really more here for the role play. Although based on the last episode we recorded, I wasn't in on that either. So.
We roleplayed in the last
think,
episode. We did roleplay in the last episode.
Yeah, it was a more fighty thing.
Did you
wasn't
pay for that, bro? Because I'm sure we've got people at Paizo who could have given you one for free.
Yeah.
Surely.
Yeah, we all got one
We
for
all
free.
got one last
Yeah,
week.
we've got one.
I've got
You
three.
all- You all got.
They bought me
I
some
used
socks
Got
the
this
other day.
last. Anyway, I haven't read it yet, but I will. I intend to.
Should we have an end of year quiz and we can quiz you on the core rulebook?
No, James, don't do that.
Yeah, an exam.
Actual GM.
Make it feel more like work.
Anyway,
It could be a fun quiz. There could be sweets.
Well done,
You can do
man.
a quiz. I'll tell you what, do
Yeah,
a
well
quiz, but the competitors are Rothergerg and Nostrix. They would love that.
Oh, man.
They would love that quiz.
They would love that.
Special edition version, deluxe edition as well. The leatherbound
I
one.
thought
It's a
if you're
beautiful book.
going to do it right.
Nice.
You know? Like it'll make
Gonna
me
do
want
it, do it right, do it with me. If you're gonna do it right, do it
second
with
edition.
me. I got rules in my book, and I'm gonna share them out in a Christmas quiz.
I can't tell when you're finishing. You're just kind of trailing off.
But it's the trail off and resurgence that always gets you. It says, I'm trailing off and I'm back. Right.
Just like George Michael used to sing. actually.
Yeah.
Oh, such a good singer, wasn't he, old George?
He was a legend.
What a legend, George.
Georgie.
It's the laziest way to end songs. But do they still do that where they just fade the track out?
Yeah.
And that's the end of the song. It's just like, you know what? I just can't stick the landing on this. Just pull the fader down. There we go. That's it. I'll get you through that.
It makes you think
Good, I
that
can't
the
find
band
it.
just carries on
It's so
playing.
Good, I can't find it.
I always
Yeah.
It's a great tune. It's so good I can't finish. Oh, it's so good I cannot finish the tune.
Yeah.
There's no way I could ever start.
Because presumably they
so
finished the song at some point in the studio.
Well, right.
Right?
Well, I
They
think
didn't
it's
just
just-
play
they
forever.
Just the things with musicians, like everyone's playing, they just gradually peter out one by one.
So, I mean-
until eventually it's just the drummer just drumming away half the night. You know, and it's like he'll run out eventually. It's
Now
like-
there are some bands that have hit singles that got faded out that are still playing them in the studio now. Keep going. I don't know which tune that was. It was.
somewhere, Bananarama is still going. That's just-
Real old. I don't know what their songs
They're
are.
still making music, Banana Rama.
Are they?
Still
Are they
around,
really?
yeah.
That one song. Still
Yeah,
going.
yeah.
yeah, it's still going, mate.
That's exactly what we were saying, Colin.
No
What
one
do you
could
mean?
use that studio ever again. It's just
I'll tell you who I was surprised to find still making music. Eels. Remember Eels?
Yeah.
Oh, I thought you meant actual eels. I'm making music
Yeah,
in the
eels
sea.
Up inside you.
finding an entrance word. Okay.
The eels are singing again.
Just a rhythm. No,
the electric ones.
you know the band who did For I Sputter Out?
Yeah,
Those guys. They released a music video lately with John Hamm in. And John Hamm's in it.
John Hamm.
And it's a bit controversial because it's a man who comes in, has a whiskey, and puts some headphones on, and he's having a nice time listening to the latest Eels track. In the meantime, some kooky eccentric burglars come in behind him and rob everything in his apartment. He doesn't notice. It just so happens to be the exact plot and done the exact same way as a small New Zealand band called Good Shirt. Their music video called Sophie, the exact same thing they did. And there's been a bit of controversy about it. Yeah.
There's a band called Good Shirt.
Ham and Eels.
It's a band called Good Shoes. Do you remember those?
There's also a band called Good
I've heard
Charlotte.
of them, yeah.
Coincidence?
Maybe Good Charlotte needs some good shoes and some good shirts.
Also,
and,
a good band name, Ham and Eels.
Ham and Eels. I'm thinking of
Adventuring party name?
Ham and Eels.
Yeah.
Criminy,
Supporting
guys.
pork and beans.
How are we going to get out of this Gollum situation?
Now's no time for singing.
Has anyone ever eaten eels? Colin, you're the most Cockney of all of us, despite not being from London. Like, have you ever eaten eels?
That's not. No, I've never eaten any eels.
I have actually.
Yeah?
Yeah, I went on a stag do, and we went down to the coast, south coast, Essex way.
Yeah.
Jelly deals.
And we had jelly deals and a bunch of other stuff like sort of cockles and whatnot, and bloody lovely.
Cockles
actually.
and mussels alive, oh.
Yeah, that's the one. Yeah, they weren't alive.
In Dublin's Fest.
No, they are apparently.
What?
Yeah, cockles.
I don't remember them being alive.
Well, apparently they are when you eat them.
Really?
Yeah, it's supposed
Really?
to be. Yeah.
Really?
So you're
Well, stacking, mate.
Weird,
You
well,
went
fish,
west.
Oh,
weird
God.
little sort of like sea bogies, and then
I'm,
they're alive.
No, Drummond, don't eat me.
knowledge of the ancients.
I don't care. I want a stag do. Yeah.
Stag.
It's not stag do unless you've eaten an ancient civilization of seafaring creatures, is it? The last of mankind.
The druid of the party.
Who's the vegan?
The vegan druid.
Vegan druids.
I'm trying to just play away from my DNA, stretch myself as an actor.
I like it. So you defeated another slime.
Yeah.
Boom, smashy.
100% success rate on slime battles so far.
I mean, that's
pretty good. Yeah, I mean,
So far.
do we need to retool the party, or are we
Yes.
quite confident against this? Because we are going to be fighting a lot of blobs.
We need to get some bludgeoning
Yeah.
weapons, don't we, as
Blabs,
opposed
yeah.
to slashy ones.
And even the weapons are going to take some splashy acid damage. Splashy acid damage.
we need like what we need is a boxing glove on a stick. Really long stick. So just oof.
Yeah.
Like
And that's
Total Wipeout.
Because we need like a far away bludgeon.
And the thing is, to protect it, we need something that's impervious to acid, sweet corn.
Is sweet
So
corn
we should,
impervious?
well, yeah, because you always eat it and then it just comes out as sweet corn, doesn't it? So it goes all the way through the incredibly powerful stomach acid. So we should get an extendable punching fist
Covered in
sweet corn. Yeah.
Oh yeah, you could do the sort of Rocky thing where you
Covered
like,
in
put it
ass
in some
nuggets.
glue and then.
Well, you don't eat the sweet corn first.
Yeah, but why'd you put that inference in there in the first place, James?
Well, because
Now what do you
they're
think of?
invincible. Sweet corn's invincible.
And Twinkies as well. They're invincible. They survive a nuclear. They can survive a nuclear blast.
Yeah,
Twinkies.
but not your stomach.
Yeah, no, I've got Twinkies, mate.
You've got Twinkies. Don't get us worried for
When
that, mate.
Ross eats a Twinkie, goes in the same shape as it comes out.
Yeah.
It
Not
just
shit
doesn't
either.
change.
You just
We don't need
deep-fry
another
it.
shit episode, all right? We've done too many.
I'm like a seagull. I just go, and it just goes down whole.
But then comes out a hole.
then comes out
That's
a
the
hole,
concerning thing, Ross. You're just hollow
There's no
inside.
poison glands in my arse, I can tell you that.
Call back.
Good stuff.
Unbelievable. I feel like that fight went fairly well. Point of order: we haven't flipped the timer, so keep an eye.
Everything's going mad in the studio today, isn't it? Let's just leave it. Why not?
Also, I'll tell you something else, and I think I might be going mad. Tell me if you have, but we had a hello everyone.
We didn't have a hello everyone because we meandered and just kind of went off on a little one. So I thought I'd just leave you to it.
Back round the table. There we
Might as well have a
go.
bit more ADR in there. Why not? Because I tried to do like an actual intro, and everyone was like, no, we're gonna do Mike Pence puns. I was like, okay, Mike Pence puns.
What did you have?
Yeah,
We're taking back the power.
Well, I know I'm going to save it because we're over 10 minutes now, so we need to actually start.
No, we
playing.
can squeeze it in.
Go on, treat
I can't
yourself.
remember what it was anymore now.
Sorry, Dan.
Sorry, Dan.
Everyone apologise to Dan. We're really sorry.
Sorry, Dan.
Hello, everyone.
Hey, did you steal it?
No.
Oh.
So online with us smashing acids with our BT things. Wow, all my words went then.
Good
It's hard, isn't it? It's hard being in the room.
Doing words at people. So we're gonna have to use more magic. And I was genuinely thinking, I was like, yeah, all right, Karagor's got the mace and stuff, and that's doing okay. But really, what we need is distance. And I mean, it's probably no spoiler. This thing's called the Slithering. The front cover for this module has massive slime things, so I'm presuming that's going to be a general theme.
I mean, it's like everyone that gets the disease is going to turn into it, right?
we're gonna have to punch
it's
so many
just
sick people.
I mean,
Sweet corn.
we need to find the source.
Tell you who we need: Sick Wolf. They've got vague medical cares about stuff. They'd prosper
Except
relatively well.
I feel like there's one like real major person that would be helpful that I just can't remember. I don't know if any of you can remember.
He's doing a rinse. He's doing a rinse on one of my characters.
No,
No, he's doing Beelzebub.
Yeah.
He's trying to
Who?
I got you, John.
Thanks, man.
Why would
Thanks.
Beelzebub be useful?
What?
He could
He's a
get
mutant.
melted
He's got them
so we
big,
could run away.
yeah.
He could throw.
Acid at us?
Yeah.
What are those big fists?
He knows
isn't it?
about
Yeah.
acid. He's
Right.
not an acid knowledge guy.
Would you go on, Ross? What do you reckon Beelzebub would do if he was here?
Gone. That's literally it.
Right.
Right. I was wrong. Forget it. Doesn't matter. I'm glad we forgot him.
Delete.
It's like when you're going through your phone book contacts and you're like, who do I speak to? And I'll just delete Beelzebub. I don't speak to him anymore.
Who was
Who's
that guy?
Beelzebub? Where did I meet Beelzebub?
Facebook culled him out of your contacts.
The whole DCP had it come up on Facebook and be like, who?
Yeah.
Delete.
It's that sort of thing. You probably have loads of mutual friends, but you can't work out why you don't know them. You've had,
Yeah.
Do you have people I go up to at parties sometimes, and I'm just like, Facebook says I should know you because we've got like 20 people in common. So hi.
Yeah.
Isn't that how we met?
Yeah.
That could be a really interesting party idea, couldn't it? Just invite all the mutual friends that you should know because you've got a lot of mutual friends. You'd be like, we haven't met yet, but apparently we should.
Oh man, it sounds like a real terrible idea.
Hey, I'm bringing sweet corn.
If that's all Facebook recommends, Zuckerberg's just gonna be sitting there in the background nodding like, yes, I own your social lives now as well as your data. That's what he sounds like.
Yeah. Oh, we've heard him.
Yeah. He actually sounds worse.
It does.
I'm wondering what this little bumping is, and I've worked it out, James.
Yeah?
It's your, your cable. It's banging on your, the cable here. Look, here.
Oh, yeah?
Right? It's banging against this part of your, the kind of metal part of the pop shield. And it's going boom, 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 boom.
Yeah, it is.
Boom, 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 boom.
Is it? How on earth
well,
I managed to do that?
I don't know.
When you turn it, you can't. You can't do it while you're looking at it.
I know.
So there you go, Dangerling.
Can you hear James?
There you go, you did it then.
Bumping on my mic shield.
Gameplay.
We're just going to get into
crack on.
Let's have an adventure.
Yes.
So we are in the marketplace. You have defeated the slime of Kendi Laughs-Long, slews away. As Philippe just kind of pounds the last one into the ground as everyone's backing up. The elf woman who's back in the crowd, as Velder's backing up to it, just kind of pushes him behind her. And she's like, "Don't worry, get behind me." I'm
trying to cast a spell.
And everyone
Just about to go back in.
the crowd then kind of gradually move forward past Velder towards everyone in the area. Did Velder do any attacks during that?
No.
He just ran away.
The thing is, because we've started a new recording session with it, but it's worth noting at the end of the last one, he did have a massive hit against him, and he's very close to death. So just to explain, he's not. Any one of those hits that hit anyone else?
38 hit points.
Nah, because I keep checking on the phone. He's got
right.
18. So any one of the hits that anyone took, he would have been gone. So
12. He'd been fine still.
18, says one of the commoners. I've only got 6.
I cast magic missile him.
Wait.
Got none now.
What's your name, mate? What's your name?
Oh, I'd love 18 hit points.
You lucky dream of the day.
Should we call him 6?
Yeah, come on, call me.
Okay.
All right, 6.
Now your name is 6. It's like if you were a clone or something.
Would you like to join our adventuring party?
Oh yes, because he's super suited with 6 hit points, isn't he?
Well, he's like you, always complaining that you've got 6 hit points left all the time. So
I didn't say it's 6. I say on a scale of
but this guy, I reckon, with 6, would you like just run into battle and not care because you're brave? Yeah.
Oh yeah, I'm incredibly brave. I'd do anything to protect my friends. In fact, I was actually running into combat when I arrived here. It's just that I was very far away,
Mate,
There you go. 6.
you're part of the Danger Club. You're in.
Lads,
hey, you can be our squire. You can carry all our stuff. Is that all right?
And I think maybe his catchline will be 6 arrives. That would be the...
Have you got 2 coconuts you can bang together?
Yes, I'll go. As it turns out, I'm a coconut seller, so I've got a whole stall of them. Oh no, it's been robbed. Everyone's taken all my. I've only got 1 set of coconuts left. Oh, that's convenient, isn't it?
A lovely pair of coconuts as well.
Have 5 gold pieces. There you go.
This is like season 1.
But
We've reverted.
Has Fulton got 5 gold pieces? Because he did run into a little bit of money trouble.
I've got 25. Now I've got 20. So fuck you, Velder.
Yeah, that's right. Fuck Velder. Yeah, you're right. Yeah.
There you go, sir.
This man's blood on your hands, frankly.
6 is like, sorry, is this fella bothering you, Danger Club?
Nah, take him out. No, I'm joking. Don't take him out. He's a friend of ours. Yeah.
Yeah, his name
He's
is
a wizard.
6.
Take me out.
Take me out.
Take me out.
He might be. He might be evil. We're trying to work it out, to be honest.
All right, I'll keep an eye on him.
Keep your eyes on him. Six
Bangs his coconuts together and just clops up behind Velder. And
Fuck off.
Now we got a proper chin. Now we've got 6. We got Jam. We got who else?
Well, I mean, we have
Let him do
two
it. Let him do it. Let him do it.
We got that. What's that fox called? That fox.
Brandy.
No,
Whiskey.
Oh,
No.
come on. You're doing this on purpose.
Absinthe.
Vodka, yeah.
whiskey.
It wasn't as nice
He
as
said whiskey.
Oh, sorry.
What's the one that makes you really
Romeo,
depressed?
Juliet.
The one that makes you really depressed.
Echo.
Oh, is it Massive Ruin?
Advocat.
Yeah, I don't remember what it's called.
I think they all make you a little bit depressed, to be fair. I mean, if you actually look into it, but like,
Probably,
I mean,
yeah.
I'm not don't want to be a buzzblower or anything, but like,
You don't want to be a what?
a buzzblow.
A buzz blow? I think we've fought one of them before, haven't we? It's a challenge rating 5.
Yeah, we did.
Buzz blow.
Can you even blow? Because you haven't got any lips.
Yeah.
Don't ask him, Fulton. Look, it's a nightmare trying to work out how he pronounces words.
Well, you're just humming. That's that you're humming.
No,
from
no,
your
watch.
I tried to watch him drink before. Did you ever see him try to play a harmonica? Absolute night. I couldn't sleep for a week. It's
Where is it? It's not around.
like watching a painting.
I've got a harmonica, ladies and gentlemen. It's in the other blooming room.
Too much music, Colin. You got too much music.
Okay,
all
I'll
around you.
There we go. How's that? That wasn't bad, actually, was it?
If we were allowed to clap, I'd be giving you a round of applause.
I love Scott's silent laughter. It's just
It's the
like,
most intense hand waving I've seen. It's so scary.
I must have a musical answer to this.
yes, I must.
Karagor's just looking at the ground and going, Kendi, Mr. Laughs-Long, Kendi.
I think he's gone. I think he's gone.
Yeah.
I thought I'd ask, you know.
Yeah,
Yes.
I think we have to say goodbye.
Yeah.
Should we have a little memorial 6?
Are we infected now?
Really, we could have a
Hey.
memorial. I was going to look through his stuff.
Hey, should we search his stall?
To be fair, Karagor's got a point.
Me and
Are
Fulton
we
were-
sick?
Yeah, me and
Yeah,
Fulton
this
were
is
picked
okay.
up by
Well,
him, so-
can I do a medical checkup on anyone to see if they've been infected? Is there any way that
You can do a medicine check.
I'll do a medicine check?
Dr. Shania, the symptoms are my eyes melting out of the sockets and me amorphously
Yeah.
transposing like a caterpillar into a
Okay.
butterfly.
I will also look for svets.
Yeah, did you know that, by the way, that caterpillars, they don't just grow wings, they get in a cocoon and then they dissolve.
What?
Yeah, they dissolve into goop and then they reform themselves into butterflies.
Oh my god, it's fucking disgusting.
Yeah, right? Nature's fucked up, isn't it?
Jesus.
Shania, aren't you a druid?
Shut the fuck up.
I was just saying, you know, it's
you can't. I was trying to let him have a moment, okay?
Velder,
you know?
You can't have a go at people because of their class. You didn't cast a single spell in that last
I
fight.
tried. Look, I'm really badly hurt.
Master of the arcane arts, more like master of the windy farts.
6 is more damaged than you, and he's got full hit points.
He has got full hit points.
He has got full hit points.
Yeah,
Yeah.
6. Have you got any spells or anything?
Yes, I have summoned coconut. Look over there. Points there.
Oh.
He pulls a coconut out and throws it at Velder.
Really want me to murder you, don't you?
I am a master of the mystic arts.
This is a test for you, Velder.
It is a test. Every day is a test.
Okay, so Fulton, bend over,
Okay, you don't have to ask me once.
and she inspects him medically.
It's in the crease.
It's in the crease.
Do I have
It's in
to
the crease.
redo
Got me
that?
rolled
Also,
It's
away.
an 18 as
It's quite
well.
a
That's
slidey
annoying.
table, isn't
We
it?
have about 12 dice trays.
Oh, but that's a 19, so hurrah.
The crease
plus,
wins.
That is 33.
33. Okay, interesting. It feels wrong to say, given what you're doing, that you can't find anything wrong with Fulton, because there's plenty wrong with Fulton from that angle. But you cannot find anything, given that you've been there quite a bit with your salves over the last couple of weeks. You find nothing. Nothing appears to have changed. On which note, just out of interest, for no reason, completely unrelated, could I please have fortitude saves from Fulton, Karagor, and Philippe?
Oh.
I'm feeling pretty shit.
Any guesses what Karagor got?
Oh, just my eyes are feeling a bit runny. That's all. Probably got something in it.
21.
24.
21, 24.
1.
Oh, shit.
No. Okay, good to know. Good to know. Thank you very much. Like I say, that's not necessarily related to anything else. Let's carry on playing the Slithering.
You know, in Jeff Goldblum in The Fly, he just starts vomiting on his food. Karagor's doing that.
Can we search all of his stuff?
So you go to look around. You go around to look through his stand, and a few of the other local merchants have already come over and started packing and started trying to retrieve boxes and things that were not under the in all of the slime.
They're trying to steal his
you
stuff.
You guys don't wait around long, do you? Look, the man's barely a puddle, and you're stealing his things.
One of them turns around and goes, "No, we are Kendi's friends. We worked with him. We are saving his things before they get melted by the acid. We can give them to his family."
If you're his friends, then name three things he did for you in his life.
Well, he looked after my cat the other day.
What's the name of your cat?
My cat's name is Toby.
Very well.
Toby the cat.
Toby the cat.
Yeah, I believe that.
Do you want me to get Toby the cat in here as a witness as well?
Okay, just keep cats away from me, mate. They get a bit funny around me, to be honest. I don't know why.
A cat runs away. That wasn't Toby, just in case you were know. That's Clive. Everyone hates Clive.
Yeah.
But also he said good morning to me every morning. And
Toby?
No, not Toby.
Kendi.
Are you insane?
I thought, talking cat. It's remarkable.
Six is like, this guy's an
kind
idiot.
of thing would never happen.
You can get, kind of talking cat folk, can't you?
I mean...
Yeah, but they're not cats.
But they're more, sort of cat folk.
That'd be like saying you were a bird, which you're not.
Which I am definitely not.
Which you are not.
Yeah, that is not a cat. Yeah.
Exactly.
Like,
anyway,
Philippe is not a guy.
You're not getting off the hook with only two things, you.
All right, but he looked after me when my wife was very sick 3 years ago.
What's the name of your wife?
my wife is dead.
Oh.
That doesn't mean...
What about your mother-in-law? What's her name?
What way?
Toby. They named the cat after the mother-in-law.
This is as you are...
Could just be a very quick-thinking thief.
As you are...
Very well. You can save his goods so we can look through them. Continue.
Wait.
We'd like to learn of why he turned into a puddle of goop.
Yeah, no reason for that. Karagor vomits on his shoulder.
Could we just peruse through his stuff, please? We are agents of the Grand Bazaar of Kibwe. We're a small subsection of the police of Kibwe, here to inspect the dead.
Is anyone going to stop him from saying stuff?
Well, I'm quite liking this hole he's digging.
Yeah.
Go on, carry on.
Here's my gun and my badge.
What's a gun?
What's a gun?
I don't know. I just thought that was cool to say.
You need to have a badge with you to
Yeah, I
say
do.
that.
He
Where's
points
your badge?
at his nipple. There it is.
It's just slip.
Hang on a second.
Is your armor like George Clooney Batman?
Yeah.
Molded
I've got molded nipples.
Or even worse,
on
it's
my
plate armor
armor.
just with a couple of holes for your nipples. So you get a bit of air on the nipples, but apart from that, you're fully
It's
armored.
like a peephole armour, yeah.
The black
Peephole
pudding.
armor, just backless chaps, but just made of steel.
Yeah. So, tell us now. We've got questions and you've got answers.
Yeah, he just answered them.
Aye, but they're specifically towards the death of this man.
Yeah, I mean, he's his friend, right? So maybe
First-
has he like who was he hanging around with in the sort of last few days or anything? Did he have a cough? Did he lose his sense of taste? Anything like this?
We don't. I can't think. He was coughing a little bit yesterday, I suppose.
Where's he been in the last 24 hours?
I don't know. I don't live with him.
I thought
Where's
you
he
said you were
been?
friends.
Yes, we're friends, but I don't know where my friends are all of the time.
We do.
We do.
We literally spent the last 3 years knowing exactly where we each other are.
What's your favourite memory?
Eating spun sugar by the side of the river when I was 6 years old.
Yeah. Sounds
Does he
nice.
have a wife? Does he have a wife?
I don't know. Kendi lives alone.
Where's his house?
He has a daughter.
Shit.
Hold on. Where is she now? Do you know where she is?
I don't know. I would assume she's back at his house. That's why we're gathering his things, so that she can have some.
Okay, all right. Okay.
We're gonna come with you to the house. Yeah. We're gonna be the ones. We're gonna let Fulton do it. He's gonna deliver the bad news.
No, I don't think that's good.
So,
No, I thought Fulton was quite good at that sort of stuff.
I'm good.
He literally just stood in front of these people and lied.
Yeah, I liked it. All right.
okay,
fair
but
enough.
we
I
need
quite liked it as well.
So you're telling me that Kendi Laughs-Long has, in fact, a smaller version of himself? One might be able to say a brief giggle or something like that. Interesting, that.
Well, I think it is more like last not so long.
Okay, so where's the house?
Oh, I don't know. I don't know where he lives.
Don't know where. You're his friend. You said that you
picked up Toby? Who picked up Toby? Did you take it there?
He came to the house to pick up Toby.
You are the worst friend.
You gave your cat to someone who just came to your house. You didn't know where they lived.
Look, you know what? You're fucking useless. Okay, just go away. I'm going to go into the shop.
No, we need to know
try
where.
to find out.
Yes, and actually, somebody needs to rescue this stuff from the acid. So keep doing that.
All right, yeah, okay, keep going with that. I'm going to go and check on in his stall.
Don't touch the acid.
In his what?
His
Stall.
what? His what?
I don't think there's any stall left, to be honest. I think it melted with the acid.
No, stall.
Yeah, we're trying to get all this stuff together to keep it stiff and sound as well.
I think it's a medical thing.
Does
Yeah, okay.
anybody here know where this gentleman lives? Anybody?
The elf woman puts her hand up. She is kind of picking something up out of the remains of the stall. Because I know he lives outside. He lives just outside of the city.
Oh, of course he does. All right.
By the way, thank you for saving our friend earlier and standing bravely in the way when he was incapable of doing that. That was very noble of you.
Would you like to join our adventuring party?
We have sex. We have
name
jam,
seven.
Blood
and whiskey as well.
Did you just say sex, jam, and whiskey?
Sounds like a good night.
Sounds like a typical Friday night.
She approaches. She goes over to Karagor and gives him and hands you a wrapped up package that she's taken from the piles of things that are there.
I'm very careful to very quietly vomit over my left shoulder away from it and go, "Oh, thank you. What's this?"
It is a tool from Kendi's things. I know that most of the things will probably need to go to his family, but you helped. If it weren't for all of you, you would stop us. So many others would have been hurt.
Yeah.
It is fair that you should have something.
I have a question. You say his family. So we understand that he has a daughter. Is this correct?
He does. Yes, but she does not live in Kibwe. He is estranged from his partner. The daughter lives in another village some way from here. He hasn't seen her in some time.
Thank you for clearing that up.
What's your name, knowledgeable and brave lady?
I am Nikita, and this is the little boy is kind of pushes past her and just sort of stands in between her and you with his arms folded. He says, "This is Soki, my son."
All right, Soki.
I
You all right, son?
I nod at
Scowls at
Soki
Bubba.
and like sort of like do a fist clench salute as if acknowledging a fellow warrior, and I take a respectful step away from Nikita. Can I just lift the thing up and just have a look at what the tool is?
It is a traveller's any tool, so it is like a kind of a bit like a Swiss Army knife kind of thing, but it is it's a device that as you kind of pull out, you find you can pull out like a knife, you can pull shears from it, you can kind of pull a small trowel from it. So anything you would need a simple tool for.
So basically what you're saying is that it's someone who might camp or go out in the wilds' favourite thing ever.
Yes, it is.
Karagor just lifts it up and takes a second to look inside, and then very slowly a single tear just comes out of the eye patch eye, just goes down his chin. Thank you.
I guess we go to the house then.
Yeah, let's go and check out the house. Remember, we still need to do what we came here to do, so we need to find someone else to talk
Karagor
to.
looks at Bubba. What was that?
Well,
to do the information about that thing.
We came to speak to Laughs-Long about
We did
the vibes.
about
The
vibes.
banana orange.
The banana,
Yes.
the orange bananas.
That's right.
Orange
Yeah, the
bananas,
orange bananas.
and he didn't know. So,
Oh,
well,
that
he
reminds me. Shania, have you got like a little pot or a little vial or something like that?
What? Probably. I've got lots of pots and vials. What the fuck?
Do you reckon you just want to scoop up a tiny bit of Kendi?
Oh, okay.
So we
I
can
see.
analyse
Yeah.
it
Okay.
later.
All right.
And analyse it.
Yeah.
How would you plan to do that?
I wouldn't plan to do it, otherwise I'd be doing it right now. I'd be taking it to someone who would be able to analyse it. Got a problem with that? Have you, Velder?
Well, a little
problem with
bit.
planning,
A little
eh?
bit. I mean, it's sort of a potentially poisonous and infectious goop, and you
why I
want to
said put it in a
scoop it
pot.
up and put it in your pocket.
So she takes out a glass vial from her medical kit.
Why you always got to shit on things that we do,
and
Velder?
tries to scoop some of the acid up,
It's dangerous.
some of the goop up.
Okay.
How does the glass react?
You hold it in the glass for a little bit, and it sort of fizzes and sizzles. And after a moment, the bottom of the glass kind of burns away, and it just starts dripping out through the bottom.
Oh well.
Okay.
See,
This is
Maybe
not
if
for
we-
you
and
easy.
now Shania's lost her sort of pea sample vial.
Yeah, I mean, I have a few of them, so it's not.
I always wondered
don't
about that.
really, you know.
Yeah.
At least she
Okay.
tried, Velder. At least she tried. At least Six tried as well.
I mean,
and
we
at
just-
least Nikita
we
tried.
literally just fought
new
this thing,
lady.
and you didn't see
And
everyone's
Soka,
armour
the little
steaming.
boy, he
You
tried.
didn't see all of that happening.
At least people try. So, what about like a metal cup or something like that?
Let's see.
Actually, I've got a metal cup. I
have
scoop
you?
up a little bit
Okay.
in a metal cup.
Okay, you scoop some up in your metal cup. It sizzles, but it does hold.
Okay.
Quick, let's run.
No, it won't go through the metal now. So if I cover it up and keep it tight, if we take it to bloody, wish them bloody Pathfinders haven't deserted that lodge. I bet they'd be able to have a look at this, wouldn't they? Because I reckon if it's a disease and it's localised here, then we get to find out what the monster is and also what the disease is. Do you know what I mean?
Yeah. Makes
Is
sense.
anybody else feeling sick? Anybody in this area got a cough?
Bear in mind what happened to the last person who was sick. Everyone's
Yeah.
like, nope, not me.
I'm fine. Nope.
No.
Anyone got a continuous cough? Temperature? Anything?
Everyone, terrified, shakes their heads.
Okay, good. I mean, yeah.
Let's go to the ass.
Yeah, okay, let's do that. We
we
need
not,
to look for some evidence.
Is there anything of the store, like a logbook or records or something like that?
Yeah, you can kind of push through the people who are sorting through all of the stuff and have a look. It's all a bit of a mess. There are a few books, receipts, takings and things like that.
Okay. I was just thinking of like people who visited him in the last couple of days.
I think
No,
the
It's a
best bet
very
is the-
busy stall. This is the thing,
Yeah.
it's a marketplace, so kind of it's quite hard to narrow down who might have actually been there.
What did he sell? Did we work that out? What was he
So
selling?
it was magical scrolls and wood carvings. But yes, unless you try to stop them, the others have packaged up most of the surviving wares from the stall.
That's their stuff.
Wood
Why not?
carvings. Wood carvings. Are any of the wood carvings that we can like see that aren't being packaged away, or any of them distinctive in any way?
Mostly animals.
I Karagor wouldn't be the person to be able to analyze. I feel like Shania might be.
Can I do a perception or a nature check or something to see if any of the animals might be significant to passing on disease or something?
Awesome eldritch gods.
Yeah,
Shania,
go on. Give
you
us
know.
a nature check.
If he could accidentally picked up some totems or some
Oh, yeah,
benign
okay, is that
horror
kind of
lives
thing, yes,
underneath the
okay.
waves or something.
What check am I doing?
Nature.
Nature. Okay. All right. Hold on.
Nurture. Not nurture.
So that'll be an 18 on
18. You don't see anything unusual about the animals. They all seem to be kind of local to the area, but you don't notice anything about them that nothing jumps out as unusual.
and same goes for the totems. Nothing.
Yeah, nothing strange about any of them.
I don't think there's anything here that will be of help.
All right.
I think maybe we should go and have a look. There is likely to be more evidence where he lived, I suppose.
Indeed. Just thinking, because I don't think this is any natural virus.
Do we know what sort of music he? Do we know what sort of?
What was
I want to talk about music, guys. Do we know what sort of magic he dealt in? Do we know
No, you weren't told anything like that. He just had some. He said he knew a lot about ruins and a lot about the kind of the surrounding areas.
Can I make an occultism check on that? Maybe just to see if it's
What to sort of see. What are you trying to find out?
What
from
sort
it?
of school of magic he dealt with mainly, just to see if we can read any of these scrolls.
You want to get the scroll? Like you'll have to get the scrolls back off the people who have kind of packed them up, and like they've kind of, unless you want to like interrupt them, they're putting they're taking his things away unless you want to stop them.
I think if it's
we'll leave that for now. I just
search his house.
We'll search his house.
We'll get some loot from his house.
Sorry, one of you. So you are taking all this stuff to his wife and daughter who are elsewhere, yeah?
Yes, we're going to find out how to get it to that. We're going to.
Right.
Well, we'll probably make sure it gets sold. We'll sell it. We'll all divide it up. We'll put some money in, and then we'll send that money over to his daughter.
Okay, all right. Just before would you mind holding off on doing that just in case there's something that will lead to knowing what caused this from him? Would you mind? And maybe we can, take a name and somewhere to contact you just in case. Is this okay?
Six is like, I know him. Don't worry. I'll keep an eye on it all.
Yeah. Okay. Six. This is your job, okay?
Six, you're with us.
And, if we feel that we need to come back and check any of this, then we can contact you, Six, yeah?
No problem. I'll be here.
Okay, great. Okay, good. Let's go to the fucking
And we
house.
just as we're leaving, to the guy, don't leave town, will you?
Hey, don't leave town.
Why you couldn't make it scary, man?
All right.
Well, I paid him 5 gold pieces, so...
I wasn't talking to Six.
Fulton.
sorry.
I was talking to the other friend.
Oh, yeah, you...
Don't try and cop this. All right, we've got 2 established members of Cop, okay?
So then you just went
try
up
to
to
make
Six.
it cop.
Yeah.
It does not roll off the tongue.
We know that cop don't work.
Why are we doing that? Oh, this is so annoying. We were coming here for one thing, and that's information about that thing, and now we're being embroiled into a virus.
It's all right, Fulton. I understand the frustration, but this is going to lead us to the thing eventually, because we get to the house, and I reckon we find out where Laughs-Long has been in the past, a few days or whatever. It sounds like he delved into ruins, and that's something. He's picked up something from. Although the Slithering's been around in town longer than he's been diving ruins.
Yes, exactly.
This is not he was patient zero, but
God, imagine having to weave a story around a totally different story that's in this story. Must be quite hard.
I mean, that's basically life. Life is a bunch of stories all swirling around each other, okay?
Oh,
Are we done philosophizing?
Shania, that was beautiful.
What's a
That was pretty
philosophizing?
beautiful.
it was actually.
Yes.
Every day.
but-
Can you say that again?
What?
Can you say it again?
I said that life is just a bunch of stories all swirling around each other, okay?
I love it.
Okay.
That's like something Forrest Gump would say.
Who's that?
Forrest Gump. Come on.
A guy that lived down the road from my dad.
You can't just keep breaking the fourth wall, Ross. We're going to have no wall left.
Oh, there is no wall.
Okay. All right.
So what are you? Are you going to Kendi Laughs-Long's house?
Yes.
Yeah.
Let's go.
Oh my God.
Ron Howard's directing.
Right. What's Kendi Laughs-Long's address?
We
Outside Kibway, number 1.
He's in a neighbouring... No,
excuse me.
his
Could
daughter's in a neighbouring town.
to the woman, to the elf lady?
say,
Can we? Can you write down on this piece of paper where he lives and a map? But better than Velder doesn't get to draw a map.
Where'd you get that paper from?
I got it. It's my hand.
You can't write.
It's just my hand. If you could just draw it on my hand, that'd be great. But this side, on the top, because I get sweaty palms.
She looks at you baffled for a moment. Says, I don't know him very well. My mother will know. My mother is from the same village.
Where's your mother?
Where's your mum?
Where's your mother live?
We live just around the corner in the Becky.
Can we come to your house
Yes,
for a
you
cup
can
of
come
tea?
to my house if you would.
Does your mother know that you're
okay,
out?
let's go.
You've helped save an awful lot of people, including my son and this poor man here. She gestures to Velder.
Velder just looks behind him.
Yes, of course you can come and have
Great.
some tea.
What's the time?
Yeah, I mean, I'm very tired, so I really
Does she
want
realise that
some
there's a
tea
high
anyway.
chance if we go to her house, her mother will turn into goo?
Yeah.
Because
What's the time?
Why? What? Just because she's old? Oldest?
no, because it's just
All right, young Velder.
I do feel quite young, actually. It's quite youthful.
Okay, we're going to the house, right?
We're going to the house, yeah. She's going to have scones and tea all ready.
Scones.
It's going to be great.
To answer,
Don't start.
Let's not start that. No.
Fucking start.
That'll be the last 20 minutes of the episode.
Let's leave this. I want some sugar sponges. They sound nice.
Yeah.
to answer you, Ross, it's the morning. You went out at first thing in the morning to see Kendi, so it's still relatively early.
Can we have a breakfast?
We've already
At yours.
What?
I'm hungry again.
Well, we had. What did we have? Something.
Dates?
Oh yes, we all had.
Potassium. That was just a
No, we had porridge.
We all had
a bit of
porridge, and
porridge.
Shania had
Jam.
a feast.
Oh, yeah.
Oh yeah. I had a
She's
good breakfast, and you should have done the same thing, and you didn't. So now you pay. Fuck's sake. Let's go.
Do you have any finger foods? Like,
I got this knuckle sandwich.
nice.
Beautiful. So Nikitya and Soki take you through, lead you away from the market to a small district just outside of it, where there are lots of large buildings, all of them painted in bright colours. And she leads you to a large, what looks like a large manor house, which has been divided up into smaller apartments. You can see some of the doors look like they've been added to it later. So this was once a really grand mansion. Now it's lots of people living there. She leads you up to the door and kind of unlocks the door and steps in and steps through. As you're about to follow in, Suki turns around and just stands in the doorway in front of all of you and says something to you in Mwangi.
You're pretty tough, aren't you? I'm going to call you Super Soki.
Nice. She smiles and says, he wants to remind you that if you do any harm to me, then he will slay you.
That's okay.
Karagor nods sagely at Soki and goes, "Aye, bloody good instincts, lad."
He kind of eyes you suspiciously and then steps back out of the way and then says something back to his mother. She says, "Yes, you should be very careful. He is one of the 10 magical warriors of Old Mage Tembe, you know."
Oh, do you want to be my friend?
He cocks his head and looks and asks something to mother, and she replies back, said, he is confused by your beard. He says, "Your beard is a strange colour."
Could you tell him that I squeezed someone's eyes out with my thumbs?
She kind of pauses.
We have just been let into a house.
No, I mean, it's in like as two warriors. I want to be his warrior buddy.
He's a child, man.
He's a child. We're humouring a child.
Oh,
Yeah,
and
come on.
You
Yeah,
want
but
to
he's
talk about
strong.
dismembering.
That's a lot.
dismembering someone.
Fulton, come on.
Oh,
that's
okay,
too- that's
sorry.
too-
With something that still
I
gives me chills.
misunderstood.
Fulton, that is way above board. Here you go, Soki. Take this cookery. I don't need it anymore. you are a mighty warrior.
He
and
takes the cookery
we're
and
looking
like
to get-
just with a mother's precision, she just without breaking her side, she reaches down, just takes it off him and puts it on a higher shelf.
when he's 15, give it to him when he's 15.
Yeah. Okay. So, where is your mother? What's her name?
My mother is Leah Jenny.
Jenny.
Mother, and then she replies. She shouts. She calls out mother, but you notice she calls it out in Drow. And a moment later, another Mwangi elf comes down the stairs. She's not a drow. She is an elf. She has a kind of very greying afro-like hair. She's like Uhura, but now that kind of badass with big, like pointed ears. Wearing green robes. She comes down the stairs. She's very old and leaning on a stick. And she looks at all of you and narrows her eyes suspiciously, and then asks, and then says in Drow to the other elf, to Nikita, says, "Who are these?"
Can I say like? Should I say in Drow?
Yeah.
Jenny, it is a pleasure to meet you, and thank you for letting us into your home. Unfortunately, there has been something terrible happened in the stall today, and someone we had only just met, but is a friend of your daughter. He perished with some kind of disease, and we wish to try and find out what happened, so that we can try to dispel this whole thing. And we've been told that you know where he lived. His name was Laughs-Long.
Knights of the Round Table.
The trouble is, you're saying this in Drow, so none of us can help you out.
Well, we heard laughs a lot.
Laughs a lot. And Karagor's like, what am I meant to say?
Yeah, it looks at all of us like.
Laughs-Long, Kendi Laughs-Long.
Kendi Laughs-Long.
Kendi Laughs-Long.
His slime is barely cold, and already you've forgotten his name.
She goes, "You are very well spoken."
I was brought up well, I guess.
Yes, your accent is atrocious, but
Thank you. I take that as a compliment.
she goes, "Yes, I think I know his address. I'll find it." She goes and finds a
Thank you so
little
much.
book and starts flicking through it. Suki is already climbing the shelves trying to get at the kukri. His mother kind of pulls him down and says something into Mwangi, and he firmly folds his arms and says just looks back at her annoyed. She's like. And then she says something else. He turns and looks at Philippe in horror, and then turns and runs upstairs. Nikita says, "I told him that your monkey was a demon, that it could smell dirt on boys, and he better have his bath."
I mean, you are almost exactly correct about that. He is indeed a devil.
Bloody love a bath.
Philippe is still trying to peel Philop off his fur. He's like eyeing a kettle, wondering if he could put it in that. There is a knock at the door while you're all kind of gathered looking around there. Nikita goes and answers it, and there is a human woman waiting at the door. There is a Mwangi woman. She is older as well. She has long, straight grey hair. She is wearing purple robes, the long purple gloves that come up to her elbows, and she has a woven necklace with blue feathers hanging down from it. Nikita looks at her and says, "This councilwoman, what brings you here?" The woman kind of peers past you and says, I heard that you had the heroes of Kibwe here. I wondered if I might speak with them." Nikita just kind of looks around and shrugs. "It seems your fame is already travelling."
Rather quickly, I think. What can we do for you?
The woman ducks to stoop in through the room and says, These apartments are very small. You could have, you had the whole building. You could have made them much larger." Nikita says, "There are a great many of us. After we took over these rooms, we needed space. There are a lot of people. If more of us have smaller space, it means more of us can have a roof." The councilwoman nods and smiles. Says, "Regardless, my name is Abayune Munwe. I am the councilwoman. I have had the honor of serving on the representative council of the city of Kibwe. I'm afraid to say that what happened in the market today is not an isolated case. I witnessed your antics from afar, but you left before I was able to come and speak to you just then. Which is very strange because you stayed there for ages looking through all this stuff.
We were messing around.
I can see that you move with a slow grace.
Yes, that is.
Yeah.
Nonetheless, there are many rumors circulating in the city. People say that these incidents, they are not connected. They're just random events. I thought the same. I thought them the result of too much alcohol, perhaps. But now I am not so sure. This is not the only person to have perished in such a way."
When you say that you thought that they were not connected, linked to alcohol or something like this, what was the thing that made you think that they are?
Seeing this with my own eyes today. Before I had only heard reports of it. To see it happen in person is quite troubling.
Yeah, I mean, alcohol usually doesn't lead to melting into acid.
I mean, if it was, then Fulton would have been jelly long ago.
Yeah.
Exactly. I am moved to take action about it. And since you seem to have proved yourselves so capable of dealing with it, I thought you would be the first people I should come to about this. Tell me, you are not from the city?
No. We are the Danger Club.
Yeah.
The Danger Quellers.
AKA Kibway's
Heroes?
Heroes, yeah.
Phrase reckoning.
You get the idea.
Who referred to us as...
I mean, she did.
Yeah, it's called
as
us
the
Kibway's Heroes.
Did you?
Yeah.
Did someone else call us that, or is that something you're calling us, Councilwoman?
I mean, you saved a lot of people today.
Wow. You can be called heroes for just saving a few people.
Well, that's literally how it works, Fulton.
Is
Yes, we could be heroes.
That's what we've...
We could
So
be
one
heroes.
day.
What are we then? We've
Yeah.
saved so many people. We must be on the next level of hero. Maybe we're gods.
Yes.
No, I mean-
I'm a god.
Sometimes we're bad.
I'm a god!
Okay, you have to excuse our friend. He is a wonderful man, but he's not quite all there.
My brother's dead. Nay.
I'm 13.
Okay.
So we've got the soundboard out again.
And I see you. But so,
I only wish I had a catchphrase. Never mind. Okay.
his catchphrase is that his brother's dead.
My brother's dead.
That's his tagline on the toy of Fulton Battlestone.
New, the Christmas smash toy, the Fulton Battlestone. My brother's dead.
I poked someone's eyes out with my thumbs.
Movable thumbs.
Now with peephole armour.
If it was a good enough catchphrase for Faramir, it's a good enough catchphrase for Fulton. So the councilwoman says, so what is your business in Kibway? Are you, I don't mean to pry, but are you for hire?
Hey?
Yes.
Yes.
Yeah.
I would be interested in purchasing your services to look into this situation. I can offer you gold, but more than that, I can offer you the gratitude of the representative council, which you may find very useful here in the city.
Could we get both?
Yes, I can. I am offering.
There you go.
Okay.
I see, yes.
Would you mind if we went off into a huddle for a moment?
Would you like to know how much gold?
Yeah.
Tell us that, and then we're gonna huddle.
That would be splendid, yes.
I think the Danger Club go into a huddle and then she says that. And then we go, oh, yeah, of course.
I can offer you a stipend of 10 gold pieces a day during your investigation.
10 a day.
For the group.
Each.
No, for the group.
Oh.
For the group.
Oh,
20.
25.
This is dangerous work.
Wait, hold on. We got to do the huddle, then we do the thing.
Oh, right, sorry.
You
We're going to
never
go into...
do that. You never ever let us confer before shouting out a thing, all right? I'm just doing it for once.
50. Sorry, I went
You're
too hard.
just saying numbers now.
All right, let's huddle first.
All right,
No, stop. No, 20.
She says, 11.
15.
Wow, you really dropped there.
Give me a diplomacy check.
Ooh.
It's pretty good.
27.
27. She holds. She says, 12.
13.
Done.
My age.
That's why it's a lucky number. All right.
Okay.
Now we allow us a huddle.
Okay.
Yeah. We might be able to know the council might know something about the thing, you know?
Yeah, I think this could
Well, we're gonna be here
lead
anyway.
to what we need to.
Hey, and we can take ages to do it as
Plus,
well.
we can take the government down from the
No.
inside,
See,
do you know what I
Fulton,
mean?
that's why I didn't once. That's why I haggled, so we get more money in the short end, because we're not going to drag our heels about it.
Oh, that's true.
something that bad people would do. That is
Aye.
something that not heroes would do.
Yeah.
Hey.
You understand how
What about
heroes are not
gods,
heroes?
though?
Well,
You know,
I don't fucking know. Gods can go fuck themselves.
I don't think gods are necessarily good entities necessarily.
It's all
Text depends which book you read and which edition it is.
Yeah.
I mean, basically, for the time of this episode, we should probably wrap this up really quickly and make a decision.
Good huddle.
so-
So
All
we're
right.
in.
Hang on, do we trust the representative council with our main
Well, we
task
can.
about banana?
We can.
No,
we-
no,
no.
Not yet.
Yeah, we go before them and we see what the dealio is, and then we can
Well, yeah,
see.
we did some work with them, see
we've
how
already
trustworthy
just
they are.
got the DDO.
Because
no, but the rest of the representatives.
Yeah, we're just going to wait and
clearly
see.
we've
if
got
they're
bear in mind
trustworthy.
that councilwoman, this lady here, begins with them. It's clearly a bit of the old, bit of capitalist, isn't she? She's not a fan.
Yeah,
she's not
she's
a fan
a
of the people
government-
living in terms of houses, is
I mean,
she? So-
I'm not saying that we have to be super on board, but we can do some work for them and do our own thing, and everyone good. Yeah.
Bubba turns around. We'll take it.
Excellent. Here.
Oh, sorry. Did I speak for everyone?
Sorry, I wanted the hands in thing. Can we do a hands in?
Oh, we can. Sorry, hold on a second. We turn around again. Hands
Wait, we
in.
should probably not touch because there's a disease going around.
Oh, yeah,
good
yeah,
point.
yeah,
Okay.
yeah.
Let us
Yes.
live our fantasy lives, Ross. Let our fantasy characters touch each other.
Right, we'll
There's a
take
little
it.
hand in thing, and we go like,
It's like
As we
anime,
go,
it's
as we go, way, Karagor vomits a little bit on your hands.
Yeah, Velder doesn't. He puts his hand halfway and goes, "Whoa."
All right, we're in. Definitely.
Yeah,
That's it,
okay, we're
I
Get a
good.
have-
Six's hand instead of Velder's.
Yeah.
I have 2 leads for you that I think you might be worth following up. And I would ask you to follow those out and find out anything else you can. For a start, there is a mystic named Batulan. He preaches every evening at a Yankee pavilion. I have heard rumors that some of his followers have been afflicted by this condition. Perhaps he knows something. In addition to that, we know that the Nexians are expert ooze crafters. They make a lot of these sort of things. Their envoy, Masfat al-Hudin, he lives in the Iswa block near the northern gate. He has a small office there. Perhaps he knows something about it, although
I'm going
it's
to have to
Nex
get you to
involved.
repeat all these things.
That's okay. We'll do that off air.
If only it was being recorded.
Yeah, I know. Yeah.
If Masfat has an unreasonable dislike of his post and of the Kibwe government in general, so it may do you well to not mention you are working for me if you go and speak to him. If you find out anything, or if you find yourself at a dead end, you can find my house on the edge of the market, near the pillar watcher that looks like a standing rhinoceros. You should be able to see it from anywhere in the central market. Here is 60 gold pieces as an advanced payment to help you through your first few days. I look forward to hearing any information that you have. And she nods to each of them and then ducks out of the house. She does not shake your hand. She just kind of nods. And then she steps out of the house and heads out into the street. Nikita kind of looks around all of you and goes, well, welcome to Kibwe. And she closes the door. And that is where we leave it for tonight.
It's like season 1, but we're getting paid more.
It's weird, isn't it, when you only get 60 and you're like, oh, well, gone are the days of like 300 gold pieces for like a quest.
Yeah, thank fuck we're in a party with you.
This week's episode was made possible by our amazing patrons, specifically this week Stephanie Muniz. I was playing D&D with Stephanie recently and her character saved my character's life. I don't actually know when this shout out is going out on the show, but she saved my character's life so many times that there's a good chance it happened this week as well. Thank you very much, Steph, and thank you to all of our patrons. If you want to get your name on the show, very simple, go to patreon.com/Danger Club Podcast. Thanks for the help, everybody.